Robinson. 5 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing. And Houston has possession. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. From the top of the key. Here's O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. There's a screen. Now George. Shoots over Durant. George's shot is off. Outside O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Eaton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Hey, I got him, I got him!
Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Here's Turkoglu. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic with it. Thomas outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Turkoglu gets it to go. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Outside Durant. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Doncic. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant surveying the D. It's hauled in by Robinson. George with it. Durant covering. George outside. Pass to Robinson. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
George outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He drops it from range.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot. This guy is one of the better ones in the league.
We're at the end of 1 in a close game so far. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Doncic has got the ball here. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Now here's Avdia. Here's Robinson. Pass to Drexler. The three. Fires in the triple. Drexler's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Robinson on the wing. No made baskets yet. Screen by Robinson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain pulls it in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Down low. Here's Thomas. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Pass to George. Inside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Avdia. Pass to Drexler. Thrust down. Nice jam.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Mutombo.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the inside. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka, ready on the catch to release and fire.
Off the outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Drexler. Defended by Gay. Let's go with a three. And it's Drexler missing. Houston leading by 3. Here's Mutombo. Back to Doncic. And it's Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Mutombo. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas with a steal. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Mutombo.
The assist from
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Back to Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. way through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Houston. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Doncic has got 8 points.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to go to the long ball.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Gay with the miss. The definition of a stretch five, course. Myles turn. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Myles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them. Look at Doncic's offensive game, just so pure, folks.
To the paint. Here's a blue ball. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Gay. No points so far. Pass to Doncic. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys to make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Gay. He's got 6. George, good.
Boy, how pure a shooter is Paul George. That form is simply on point.
Pass to Turner. In transition, here they go. And George with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Launches a 3. Target from range.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Houston making some changes.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
58 seconds left in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Drexler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Drexler, that's good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Durant. 4-3. The rebound by Duncan. Picks it up with both hands and rips it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. team calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, look who's standing up to the court. Let's get loud one more time. Breakers bench crew.
And here's Doncic outside. He got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Houston up 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And one quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's the home team now. 11-point game. Stolen. Here's Turkoglu. Outside Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Turkoglu. Shoots it from the high post. And the jumper is on the mark. And here's Avdia. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Substitution for your home team.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Turkoglu. There's the three. Outside O'Neal. There's the triple. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Doncic outside. Houston leading by 14. Outside O'Neal. Hits the three-pointer. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Turkoglu. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Get it!
Thomas misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Turkoglu gets it to go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Houston has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. O'Neal misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From deep, here's Doncic. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. He buries it from three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
David Robinson.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Turkoglu. "36 seconds left in the game. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Robinson. Thomas outside. That's tipped. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. George with the bucket. Here's Turkoglu. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Houston winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.